The G23 Head Up Display has not only been designed to be very attractive and beautiful to look at, it's also been designed to be very easy to set up and use as well. It may be simple in features, but everything that you get, such as a speed monitor, clock and tripper meter, is all that you need from a GPS head-up display like this. If you have used the G20, G21 or G22 head-up displays before, then you might be happy to hear that the missing internal buzzer is back, and ready to help you avoid more speeding tickets, as now you not only have a visual speed alarm, but an audible one as well. If you follow this channel, you will already know that I am a huge fan of the G-series head-up displays in general, and yes, that includes this one as well, the G23. In fact, in my opinion, this would have to be the best of all the G-series head-up displays that I have reviewed so far. But why? Well, not only is it now USB-C, but it also now has an audible alarm included as well. And if you know anything about the G20 series HUDs, you will know that this is unusual and a bit rare, because the younger G20 series HUDs in particular, this being the G20, G21 and the G22, have all been silent operating head-up displays. But with the G23, that has changed, and it's now become audible as well, like a lot of the other models. I know there are a lot of people who don't like audible sounding head-up displays, but I personally do, so for me this is a very important and great update to have. Now, in regards to the beautiful display itself, I totally understand that this rainbow colored display will not be for everyone. If I'm honest, up until now, it has not really been my thing either, but I have to admit, it's really grown on me, and I didn't think that would happen. But if it's not for you, you will be happy to know that with the G23, this is also optional because you don't have to use it if you don't want it. The display can very easily be changed to a single color of your choice as well, such as red, yellow, green, cyan blue, dark blue, purple, or white. Just like all of the other G-series head-up displays, the G23 is once again a GPS-controlled HUD, making it compatible with virtually all vehicles, but this time of course with the return of a visual and audible speed alarm feature that also supports multiple speed alarms as well. So of course this means you can set up 3 individual speed alarms, and these can be set to any speed between 10 km per hour and 400 km per hour. The audible speed alarm is another one that is very gentle on the ears as well. It's not ear-piercing loud at all, and it's not an annoying and continuous sounding alarm either. When triggered, it just produces 4 rapid double beep tones before then going quiet and resorting to the visual speed alarm only. And I'm going to demonstrate the speed alarm feature for you now as well. So I've set up 3 individual speed alarms to trigger with the G23. One for 30 km per hour, one for 40 km per hour, and one for 50 km per hour. And when my current speed gets up to any of these 3 set speed limits, this is how the G23 brings this to my attention to save me from getting speeding tickets. You know, one interesting thing about the G23 speed alarm feature is that unlike most HUDs where you can just turn the internal buzzer itself off, you can't actually do that with the G23. Well, you can, but you actually have to turn that particular speed alarm feature itself off altogether, which is done through the speed alarm settings like this. So yes, the audible speed alarm can be turned off, but this also turns the visual speed alarm off as well, but only for that particular individual speed alarm that has been set, of course. The G23 HUD does of course also support both KPH and MPH speed units as well, and the speed accuracy is of course also adjustable as well. Just like most other head-up displays, auto brightness and dimming is also supported with the G23 HUD. This here is the light sensor that controls that for you, and of course you can also adjust the brightness of the display manually as well if you want to. For all the head-up display clock lovers, the G23 does also have a built-in clock as well, but it does only support the 12-hour time format. Now looking at the G23, you might be thinking this is a really interesting shape. I mean, it kind of looks like a little miniature version of a rearview mirror, but this odd shape is something that you get used to quickly. If I'm honest, I didn't like it at first, but I kind of do now. However, if comparing it to something like the G12 HUD here, I would have to say I prefer the rectangular shape more, but that is just my personal opinion. But honestly, with the G23 head-up display, it is very difficult to find anything negatively wrong with it, because it really is a fantastic HUD. The most attractive thing about this HUD is of course the display screen itself, and it is also great in regards to the actual viewing angle as well, because you can literally mount and then turn the HUD to any angle that you want to, and it's perfectly clear and visible to view from all angles. And if you have a colourful personality, then the G23 Head Up Display is going to be popular with you for that reason as well, because it has many different colours for you to choose from, including 12 different display modes as well. And there are some mixed colour options as well, this resulting in even more colours being displayed. The G23 also has an ambient lighting feature included as well, which it incorporates into the speed alarm feature. So the colour of the display will actually change with the speed that you're travelling at. This is not a new feature. The G15 Head Up Display also has this feature, but it's definitely not a feature you see a lot of, at least not yet anyway. Now, if you saw my review on the G21 Head Up Display, you might be thinking, but I think I like the multiple line display screen better than just a single line display like the G23 has, because you see multiple data displayed on screen at the same time. And this is very true, but with the G23, the display data can also be set up to change automatically by selecting one of the speed triggered display modes. So what do I mean when I say speed triggered display modes? Well, when you drive off and the car starts moving, and then again when it stops as well, the data being displayed on the screen will change by itself. So for example, at the moment I'm parked here on the side of the road, and as you can see the clock is displayed here on the screen. But now when I drive away, you will notice the clock that was displayed has now automatically changed into my current speed instead, without me even touching the head-up display. And then when I pull over again and bring the car to a stop, my current speed being displayed now automatically goes back to the clock again. There are actually 3 speed trigger display modes to choose from, which I will show you now together with the other 7 display modes of the 10 in total that the G23 offers. So let's start with the first display mode you can choose from, which is just the speed by itself. You can also choose to have the clock displayed all by itself as well, including the speed, the compass, and the satellite meter, or the clock and the compass by itself, the driving time, compass, and satellite meter, the driving distance, compass, and satellite meter, the clock plus the compass plus the satellite meter, and this is of course one of the speed trigger display modes as well. You can also have the driving time, compass, and satellite meter, which is another one of the speed trigger display modes. So instead of changing between the clock and your speed automatically, this display mode will automatically change between your speed and the amount of time you've been driving for. And then there is the driving distance, compass, and satellite meter, which is the third speed trigger display mode that you can choose from. And lastly, you can also have the satellite meter displayed by itself as well, just to show you which satellite your head-up display is connected to. So are the display modes customizable as well? No. Well, apart from being able to change the color, that is the only thing you can actually change though. You cannot change the data value being displayed to something else, unlike which you can with some other head-up displays. The setup and operation of the G23 is once again done using a singular scrolling wheel, which you will find here on the top of the device. This is what you use to navigate through all of the different settings of the HUD, and of course the scrolling wheel also acts as a selection button as well that you use to make any changes needed. There are no other buttons on the G23 at all, which in my opinion is a good thing because it gives the head-up display a very nice clean look. In regards to mounting and installing the G23, as I've already said, it is a USB GPS controlled head-up display, so you can just plug it into any USB socket in your car, and you then just mount it to your front windscreen using the supplied suction mount adapter, like a lot of the other G-series head-up displays, which again is still one of my favourite ways of mounting and installing a head-up display into the car as well. So is the G23 Head Up Display an HUD that I could recommend? And yes, it definitely is. It is a very good head-up display. And as I said at the beginning of the video, in my opinion, it is also the best of the G-series head-up displays so far as well. It's also a relatively new model for 2026 as well. I love this large size font of the G23, and this high quality display screen has definitely changed my opinion of these rainbow colored display screens as well, which I have never really liked before. After my experience with the G23, this rainbow colored display now would not be something that would put me off from buying another one in the future either. Now going all the way back to the G20 HUD, I have to admit the G23 has come a long way from the G20. It has definitely had a lot of improvements made to it, and I am looking really forward to the G24. I'm expecting it to be very good. That is, if the manufacturer ever decides to make a G24 model, which they may not, but I really hope they do. Anyway, that now brings us to the end of another video, and thank you so much for watching. If you're currently looking to buy a head-up display, but you're not sure if the G23 is what you're looking for, then be sure to check out the head-up display playlist here on the channel for even more HUD reviews. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share, comment and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more car tech content just like this, and I'll see you in the next video.